cannot begin to express how excited I am for what we're about to do here tonight.
Yay!
As StreamFriends.
Are we live? Is that why you're talking like this, Phil?
I always talk like this. What are you talking about? Killing the fucking illusion.
You started your sentence and you said, "Oh wait, hold on a second," and there was a clicking noise.
I wouldn't. What clicking noise are you talking about? Is there a clicking noise when we go live?
Also, I'm kind of bummed because I made you a special surprise in Tomodachi.
Oh yeah, we need to do Tomodachi.
A special and super relevant surprise.
No, here's what we're gonna do. Here's what we're gonna do.
We are live.
We're not live. I wouldn't do that to you guys.
At it right now.
We're still talking about prep stuff. I wouldn't put us live when we're talking about prep stuff. I'm a professional.
And feelings and friendship.
I'm looking at it right now.
We're talking about Yeah, as Andrew points out, we're talking about friendship. I'm not gonna go on the air and share those deep personal emotions with with fucking strangers who I don't care about at all.
Not whatsoever.
Not even a little. Do you think if I cared about these people, I'd be subjecting them to the bullshit that we subject them to on the stream? Janine, here's what we're gonna do.
Make a good point.
Yeah, right? Janine, here's what we're gonna do. Umbrella says, "I don't see anything. Phil's story confirmed." See? The chat's with me. We're gonna play. So there's 3 chapters left, right?
Yes.
Kelsey?
Yes. Yes.
We're gonna play 2 chapters. I'm told by Kelsey that's the 7th and final chapter is like really, really difficult and really frustrating.
Yes.
And I assume after 2 chapters we're probably gonna be in need of a little break.
That sounds good.
So what we're gonna do is we're gonna play 2 chapters. We're gonna stop and then turn the stream over to you for a little bit, for like a 15-20 minute break, however long, to check in on Tomodachi, which
Nice.
you've been playing over on your stream, twitch.tv/bleedingheart with a T. And then we will come back and finish the game.
That sounds actually like a really good idea, given what I have done in Tomodachi. I think that'll go really good.
Great. Guys, let us. Oh shit! I set us live.
Yes, you did.
Oh my god, that was a mistake, rookie mistake. Listen, whatever you guys heard, it was all just.
He didn't mean it.
I say things sometimes.
He loves you all.
It's not. It's not a. I just say things. It's a Saturday. I'm excited. We're all a little tipsy. My name's Phil, and you're my stream friends. Don't unsubscribe. I love you. Don't unsubscribe.
We love you all.
Is Andrew like did he just walk away? Because
No, I'm here.
I heard you laughing, but it was like in the background.
Yes,
It was like you were far
he
away.
has this microphone where if he moves even a tiny bit, he becomes some sort of like ghost voice.
Alright, I'm done. I was trying to string one more string on the guitar before we started, but I'm done. I'm here. I'm fully engaged with the art.
Frostily says Phil just wants 45 people to have makeup sex with, and all that says Frostily knows me better than anyone apparently.
Yes.
Yep. All right. My name's Phil. We're gonna finish Moebius tonight. This is it. We're done with this game as of tonight. Joining me. Whoa! What the fuck is going on?
Robot noises.
Where is that coming from?
Tiny robot noises.
Kelsey, what is going on with your... Kelsey, you sound like a robot mouse. I mean, it works. Just keep it, I guess. I'm gonna hang up on Kelsey and then call her back. I don't understand what just happened.
Is this better?
Oh my god, yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
What even was that?
I don't know. It only happens. I don't understand it. Sometimes when people call me at the beginning, it sounds really weird, and I don't get it.
CTI says, "Is there a chattering cyber hamster in here?"
Oh.
Good friend Ellie thought it was Janine playing Tomodachi in the background.
Does sound kind of like that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Andrew Clare says it's a glitch in Skype that he's seen before. Okay.
that's so creepy.
I was trying, before that happened, I was going to try and introduce the people joining me to finish Moebius. We've got, once again, here from the beginning to the end, this is your second time having sat through the whole game, Kelsey Marquardt.
Yes, hello everyone.
So depressed that she sat through this game twice that she turned into a chipmunk briefly.
There are aspects of this game I like.
That's true. No, you are of all of the stream friends, you're probably the most positive on this game. And then, of course, Janine Hawkins joining us.
Hey.
And for the first time, Andrew, I don't know if you've seen any of this. This is
I
Andrew
have not.
Swan.
I'm really excited. I've heard really great things about this game, and I'm excited to see what the future of the adventure game genre looks like.
It's a game. It sure is a game.
Anything I need to know before we get really into this?
Oh my god, I don't even know how to...
Time traveling werewolf, possibly gay stuff.
All right.
Yep.
Perfect.
Does that sum it up pretty good?
ZTI says, I read Danielle's review of this on Polygon, and things she called out made this sound super gross. Yeah, there's some things. There's some things in this game.
Yeah. There's some unfortunateness.
Get into Chapter 5.
Mr. Walker,
Some cool ideas, though.
That'll help me catch up.
Yeah, cool
Yeah,
idea.
it's okay.
in the state. We are so pleased to be hosting
cool.
guests from the U.S.
Andrew,
Embassy
we
for
have not
tonight's
discovered
soiree.
what David's
Thank you.
historical
I
equivalent
understand you
was.
came straight from
Yeah.
the airport. You will want to rest and
Hold on,
bathe.
which
The
person
other
is our
guests
character?
won't be arriving for a few hours.
The brunette.
The goblin.
If you like,
The skeleton
please
guy.
Enjoy yourselves.
There's two like really skeleton-y looking brunettes.
Look at this place.
Okay, the one
The
in the
one who's
green.
not a butler.
Good thing Dexter sent us those
All right.
taxes. Later.
The one who's a fucking
The one who's named
snob.
Malachi.
Oh,
okay.
Yes, sir.
Who's this fucking like
At a saunter of the
beefcake
ring is
dude
the
in the
next-
V-neck over
Isn't he
here?
sexy? Isn't he
He's-
sexy?
To investigate
He's
her
kind
to
of
see
our
if she's a match or
boyfriend.
not.
Kind of.
He kind of is. They're definitely like.
Oh, whoa, Samus is in this game. All right.
Kind of. Oh wait, there was something else in our phone that I didn't look at.
Oh, that's a phone? I guess that's a phone. Canopic chest client.
Allie says, these are the worst animated shoulders I've ever seen in my life.
Alright, so we are now in Zurich? Is that Paris.
Hang on, this dude's British, but the temperature settings on his iPad thing are all
He lives
imperial.
he lives in the US.
What is David doing with his arms right now?
Feeling
Airing him out.
I was gonna say feeling invisible something, but I don't even know what.
Saddlebags.
Yeah, it might be airing him out. Time travel.
He's holding
it's a
ghost
sweaty
groceries.
process.
Vision I had of Walker as a medieval knight. Who was that? Saint Armand? Someone else?
Certain Valerie
I'm
says
sure
this looks
Dexter
like it was made in the
knows.
Barbie's
He
Dreamhouse
said he'd
engine.
tell me about Walker after I find Livia.
Tolvo says, I'm
Yeah,
putting off
definitely.
Psychonauts to watch this game. What the fuck is wrong with me? I like
What
that
the fuck is wrong?
Tolvo only shows up when we're playing bad
Not
games,
here.
too. Like, he's not interested when we're playing good games. But when we're playing bad games, he shows up and he's obsessed. Okay, so this is where things get gross, Andrew. It probably won't be as gross with this guy because he's a male.
dude.
And most of the dudes, it's not as bad, but it's still pretty gross. So Malachi Rector is a guy who deals in antiques.
Okay.
And in order to do that, he has an eye for detail, and you analyze items and then figure out what historical period they belong to using this analysis system. Where it gets weird is he does that to people, too.
Okay.
So let's look at... So we have sultry gaze.
Okay.
So we can... And then we have to make an assumption about the guy based on that, such as genetic feature, about to fall asleep, or sexually manipulative. Guess we'll go with that.
Sure.
And it's
works.
almost always negatives. And,
Okay.
and just broadly sweeping things that you're making these weird assumptions about people just based off of like little things.
All right.
Unusually handsome. That's
This
a
one-
weird... That
this
doesn't
is a-
even...
Gustav is a really weird one. The worst one, though, was the librarian, where just because she was wearing bright colors, we assumed that she was a sex addict, basically.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Self-absorbed personality hired for his looks is related to me. Is related to me.
Probably the last one. I mean, I couldn't tell them apart when the stream started, so...
Let's do self-absorbed personality for now. Diamond tie pin. Aspires above his station, gift from his mother, or secretly wealthy. Let's say aspires above his station. Overactive hands. Suppressing an itch, subconscious gesture, greedy personality, or suppressed rage. Let's try greedy personality. Gustav
I
is
like how many of these
self-absorbed.
points
Sorry,
were just like, I kind of want to date this guy. Like, he's
Yeah.
attractive.
Gustav is self-absorbed and seductive. He aspires to be more than a family butler and is willing to use his good looks to get ahead. Let's talk with him. Maybe we can date this guy.
Yeah, let's go in. Let's go in.
Don't cheat on David.
You could just use it
Might
to
I
make
have
David
a
a little
word,
jealous,
Gustav?
put a little
As you
pressure on
wish.
there, so he
When
maybe,
the embassy
you know,
contacted you, perhaps they
ask
mentioned
you
that I
out or
might
something
need some
finally.
information.
I am here to provide anything you need, Mr. Rector.
Her name is
Reason.
Malachi Rector.
Yep.
Yeah.
everyone's
About
name is a
Alessandra.
thing. And
She is lovely.
there's a dude named Amble
What would
Dexter.
you like to know?
Does she have any hobbies or
Except for,
interests?
well, I guess even
She
like David
enjoys
Walker
many
is like
things in life. I'm
he
sure
has
she
a
would
he
be
has a
happy to
fairly
tell you
normal name,
herself.
so we know he's just a good old
Also, he's-
American guy.
Yeah, but he's like probably related to a
Tell me about
crusader,
Carl
so he
Lorraine.
travels a lot
Everyone in
and,
the
you know,
household is
deserts
very fond
and
of Herr Lorraine. It is
nomadic
sad that he is not in the
dude.
best of health.
Oh? What's the matter with Herr Lorraine?
It is not my place to say,
Dexter.
but as you can see, he is well enough to have these parties in the house, for Alessandra's sake.
Okay.
You said
Well,
Oh, I just-
Alessandra, being a beautiful young woman,
There's some weird
naturally
stuff
loves
going on with the
parties,
back of our
but
hair.
Some of Herr Lorraine's politics have not been.
It's like
well
combed in like
received.
6 different
So they
directions.
entertain at
Listen,
home
we're
and
traveling a
have
lot.
trusted
We don't
friends
always have
here.
time to
Are
take
you
a
saying
shower.
the couple is not welcome in society?
Oh, no, they are, after all, Lorraines. Only it is easier to control the guest list in one's own home, and Herr Lorraine
Okay,
is
Keith
too
is in the chat,
polite to
Hi,
argue in
Keith.
public.
Hey Keith, love you.
Hate you, Keith.
What?
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you, Gustav.
You
No.
are mo-
Start beef on this
That
stream.
grandfather clock is at least 200 years old. It gives the foyer a pleasant gravitas.
Never heard of a clock-giving gravitas, but I will trust you on that. Now let's go
It's
to
an
the
important
library.
clock.
See what's up in the library.
Are you comfortable, Carl? Good.
Oh,
I
there's
would be
people
more
here.
comfortable with a slice of the cake I saw the caterers bringing in.
oh, it's a ball
I have
gown
no
library
doubt about
party. I've
that.
heard of these.
But you know it's bad for you.
It says
see.
Swan, we
Yes.
can work through this.
I'll talk to you later.
Idiot.
Well, gentlemen, come in.
I think Andrew Claire, I think someone brought up the Dorito thing before. That-
Andrew Claire says, anybody notice that David kind of has the shoulder-to-waist ratio of a Dorito? All right, let's see what's up with Carl Lorraine.
All right. It's a nice
Sad,
couch.
haunted eyes.
Aw.
Oh, it's just me. It's just
He's
me.
obviously in a lively mood for this party. He's good to go.
I guess has led a tragic life. Wrinkled, ill-fitting tuxedo.
I would say the second one.
Yeah, that's what I'm gonna go with. Pale yellow skin. Doesn't
We already know he's
coincide.
sick.
Do we know he's sick? I wasn't
Yeah,
paying attention.
the butler said that.
All right, well let's go.
Your first one is wrong.
He's a lonely man. Carl Lorraine has been dealing with a long-term illness. He's lonely, but does not enjoy social obligations such as his wife's party this evening. Let's chat with him.
Are you Herr Lorraine? I'm Malachi Rector. The U.S. Embassy called to say I'd be arriving.
I did hear
So is
something
this
of
guy
the sort.
German,
Perhaps
I'm
we can
guessing?
talk tomorrow.
Yeah, I thought we were in
prefer to speak
Zurich.
to you now.
I don't think we're in
I don't have the
Paris.
energy
So I thought we
tonight,
were too.
And I've still the party to get through.
Yeah, I think that might be a mistake on the game's part because it said we were going to Zurich.
Yeah, it just says Paris, France, but I thought we were in Zurich also.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Zurich.
Oh yeah, no, it's straight up the person that we're here to analyze is Zurich, Switzerland.
Yeah,
so,
exactly.
That's Carl Lorraine, Alessandra's husband.
Okay, so he
Let's
doesn't
call
want to
Lorraine.
talk. I need to figure out a way to get him to talk.
It's a calligraphy pen.
Austin says women with their parties.
A dark wood finish.
Yeah, let's tell me about it. Am I just going to take the calligraphy pen in front of him?
Do you
Yes,
mind
take
if I
it.
borrow this pen?
And then
Not at all.
stab him in the throat until he's ready to talk.
I'm shocked that I was able to take that pen. So one of the things this game does, Andrew, that at first I was kind of into, but quickly got annoying, is unlike most adventure games, you can't just pick up everything. Your character will not pick up something until you've reached the puzzle that you need to use it on.
Classic novels.
That's
I enjoyed
weird.
fiction as a boy,
Yeah.
but no longer.
I mean, it's kind of
What's
like
the point?
it's supposed to be a little more, I guess, realistic. A little bit less silly, like he's not just picking up everything.
Yeah.
But it just, from a gameplay perspective, it's annoying. Because you have
did
to
you
walk
see what he
back.
said about novels here?
Yeah.
Classic novels. I enjoyed fiction as a boy, but no
What a
longer.
snob.
What a fucking
I
dick.
enjoyed fiction as a boy, but no longer.
Natural
What's
sciences.
the point?
Science is quite an interesting
The inventory,
story.
like, it isn't more realistic,
time
though,
to
because
read at
as
the
we've
moment.
seen, there's a certain point where even if you don't have a reason to pick up the object, you can still do
Biographies
it.
of famous people.
It's like a
Right.
switch is flipped in the
Including Mein
game because you
Kampf.
passed a certain event,
Lovely.
and now you can pick up things
Well,
without any
also,
purpose.
Maps,
also, it's not
encyclopedias,
realistic
and
because the solutions to most of these
astrology
puzzles
guides.
are ridiculous still.
Yeah.
I mean, it's an adventure game.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The artwork
So it's
is
almost like,
outstanding.
okay, maybe they should have just gone, like, accepted it as it normally is.
The chairs match. That's about as fascinating as they get.
Dick.
Knockoff glass
That is the
decanter sets are
sparkliest
popular.
decanter set
That's
I've ever
genuine
seen in my
crystal.
life.
I bet the
Oh,
brown
man.
is top
Austin-
shelf.
that up?
Austin wants you to know also that Malachi's mother was eaten by a lion when he was a boy. That's probably why he hates fiction now.
For real?
Also, the way Austin
Yeah.
said it, the way Austin phrased it in the chat was, someone tell Andrew that his mother was eaten by a lion when he was a boy, which makes it sound like your
I
mother
have a
was,
hard enough
Andrew.
time maintaining my
Yeah.
control as it is.
No, I knew that. Why do you think I read so much Hemingway?
Yep. Okay, I guess let's go elsewhere in this giant mansion. The
But yeah,
Fey
his
room?
his mom just randomly got eaten in front of him by a lion while they were on safari.
His mom was also she was going to cheat on his father. She was
Right.
going to see her what do you I don't know what you would call that. I guess I was going to say mistress, but that's not what you would call it, huh?
Mister?
Mister?
Yeah, I don't know.
Master?
I don't,
Master?
Going on safari.
That sounds like a
Being
different
master.
thing, though. ZTI says, "Is this shitty Alan Rickman Simulator 2014?"
Glasses of wine.
Pretty
I-
good.
Probably a
I
decent
thought
vintage
the voice
too.
acting is really good, I think, in this. There's
Yeah,
nobody
I
who
actually like the
sounds-
voice acting as well.
There's nobody who sounds like they're
tables are
bored
nicely
or
dressed.
shouldn't be in the recording
Better
studio.
than
Everybody
we
sounds
are,
really
in
good.
fact.
In general, I feel like the
Those
audio in
ideas
this
are
game is
quite good,
perfectly
actually.
fine.
No expense
Yes.
spared.
The other things maybe not so much, but you know, the
Chocolate
music,
cake.
the voices,
It looks quite good.
Completely
if you care
passable.
for that sort of thing.
the music's really nice.
Yeah, I think I said before that I would totally buy this soundtrack.
Andrew Clare points out the correct term that we should have used. She was going to meet her fuckboy.
Oh, okay.
Maybe I will take a slice of this cake.
And just put the cake in my...
Yeah,
You
that's
idiot.
Those
ridiculous.
hors d'oeuvres
dumb
are quite
idiot.
good, actually.
Can you
No
get,
expense.
can you get yourself an hors d'oeuvre? Can
I
you
want
pick
to
one of
finish
those
up
up?
my business before I eat.
Oh.
Business.
Alessandra Lorraine. She looks like the photo in my dossier.
She looks like the photo.
All right, well, let's analyze her. I'm sure we have some interesting things. Keeps checking her hair. Obsessed with her own appearance, of course.
No, she
'Cause
got
all-
food in her hair. There's
'cause
like
all-
that bacon.
Keeps checking her cell phone. Just hoping to hear from someone. The gown has a modern design, bright color. Her totem animal is a bluebird.
Oh, so she plays a shaman. All right.
Alessandra Lorraine is a self-centered woman. Her physical appearance is highly important to her, and she's focused on her own drama.
Of course, right? Because all women are. Ugh.
It's a rough walking
Excuse me.
animation.
Are you Alessandra Lorraine?
It's so bad.
Yes, how do you do? I'm sorry.
And she
I'm a
just
little
like
distracted
pivoted
making sure
just
everything's
on
ready for
an
tonight.
axis.
Have we met?
Just
No. I'm Malachi Rector. I'm here
Someone
from the
just
US
took
Embassy.
like whatever
Oh,
renderer they're using and
charming.
just turned the model
I
like
do hope you
70
enjoy your
degrees.
visit to my lovely home.
Spun it right around.
Sure, I will. Do you have a moment for a few questions?
Well, perhaps just a moment.
Keith just says, "Man," and then Austin says, "Keith, that's been the whole game."
Tell me about your husband,
Accurate.
Herr Lorraine.
Andrew
Do you wish to
Clare
speak to
earlier
him?
in the
He's around somewhere. You might
chat asked
try
if
the
Malachi
library.
is basically just that guy we found on Yelp in the Killzone videos.
Yeah. Yes.
I hear you have a young son, madame.
StreamFriends.tv
Oh,
if you want to see those Killzone
he
videos.
is so
Oh,
sweet
man,
and
those are-
so pretty.
They're better than I
Of
had
course,
remembered.
he won't be seen
Yeah,
tonight.
no, I was
His
listening to
nurse
those and I
must
was
have him in bed
I
by
forgot
now.
all about the refugee
So,
camp part,
Are you enjoying your stay in
Yeah.
Zurich?
I always enjoy Zurich.
which sounds terrible out of context.
And what do you do with your time, madame?
Oh, I love to travel and see the sights,
Keith
be out
says,
with
"Don't
my
judge a book by its
friends,
ugly
and
blue
we
dress and
entertain
dying
a
phone."
great deal here at the estate. Oh, have you
Not
had
an
some
ugly
wine,
dress.
Mr. Rector?
Dress
Please,
fine.
feel free to walk around.
I could pull it
The
off.
gardens are lovely this time of the evening.
Thank you. Perhaps I will. Your husband is an important man. Do you enjoy political life?
How's the
Well,
voice acting in this
Do
game?
enjoy the
It's
people
good.
we get to meet, the heads
I
of
think.
state and
I
the
agree.
celebrities.
I like
I mean,
everybody's
door
voices.
entertaining.
There's a lot of different
Especially-
characters, so it's kind of up and down. But like, I think in general it's very good. I think Malachi's voice is quite good. I think David's is quite good, and those are the two characters who
I
have the
met your
most
husband. I
voice.
take it he's not well.
Oh, no. It's so difficult for him. Well, that is what stress can do to a man. That's why I never like to discuss heavy matters. Life should
Okay.
be easy and fun. Don't you agree?
Tolvo, a lioness
Thank
did
you for
kill
your
him.
time.
It was
Of
it was a
course.
lady lion.
Wait a
That
minute, am I
vision I
right?
had of walk, I'm sure.
Can I say anything more to him right now?
We have a
Mr.
nickname
Walker.
for David?
Yes, sir. Alessandra keeps taking her cell phone out of her purse.
What?
I need to get my hands on it
Does-
and find
does
out
he have a
what's
nickname?
on there. Right. If you
Either
distract
in-game
her,
or
I think
out
we
of
did. It
game.
was
Purse.
David
So
George
you
Handsome
objected
Boy,
flirting
something,
without
something.
pickpocketing?
I was in the
Yeah,
military, sir.
Something like that.
Well, far be it from me to
Kind of
argue.
sucks you couldn't at least
Fine,
get your
just
boy a
be
fucking
ready.
like suit for this fancy house party
Wait,
thing.
what did he say? I'm confused. I wasn't.
No, just show up in your Heather Gray t-shirts, fine.
I think we're distracting her, and he's gonna like pickpocket her. I think that's what the
Does
plan is.
he
don't
have
think I'm going
those
to get any-
skills?
I can't.
He was in the
I need to
military.
distract
I feel like
Alessandra.
yeah, but military feels a lot more
Oh, I
heavy-handed.
need something to distract
The
her
ballroom
with.
is through there.
You don't know what he did in the military.
I feel like Malachi would be the pickpockety type.
Well, I mean, he already did such a good job with that pickpocketing that VIP badge. Remember?
Yeah,
Oh my god.
just
that
get
was
someone to
super-
bend over. Done.
Okay, let's give him this cake and see if he'll talk with us.
Hey man,
He wanted cake.
brought you this cake.
Austin says it was
I
David
offer
Peter
you a slice
George
of cake?
Handsome Boy Walker. Thank
Oh,
you
yes,
very
I-
much.
Here, I brought you this cake from my coat. Some of the frosting isn't there because
You
it's
feeling
all the
better now?
inside of my coat.
The doctors tell me sugar is bad for my health, but it does make me feel more alert, at least for a short time.
Yes. Well, before that buzz wears off, would you answer a few questions?
Very well.
Keith says, I would love a game with a guy just as judgy as Rector, but where he's constantly wrong about his assumptions. Maybe that's what it turns out to be at the end. We don't know.
I think we know. I think we know
Probably,
it's
yeah.
not that, Phil.
Ah! Arms and
May I
waist
ask,
and
how do
legs
you have-
don't move that way.
Look well.
That
He's a
is-
Them
skeleton.
shoulders. Look at his
I had a heart
shoulders.
attack
Ah.
6 months ago.
He's
He
a
needs to see a
skeleton
surgeon.
I'm improving.
in a people
So glad
suit.
to hear it. What role do you have in politics?
I was a member of the Swiss Federal Council up until a year ago, but currently I work to regain my health.
Frostly says, do you want to lick the frosting out of my coat pocket?
I believe you have a son with Alessandra. How old is he?
Laurent, he's just over a year old. He's perfect, but I suppose all fathers think so.
Do they? How old was your wife when she gave birth?
Oh,
Something,
well, let's
something
see.
going on
We
somewhere.
had been
Kelsey.
married a year.
It's the couch. I'm sorry, I
She was
shifted.
22.
You're not allowed to
Tell me
move.
about Alessandra.
Is your couch
Do
a
you have something
submarine?
Specific in mind?
No, it's just really creaky. Really creaky.
Alessandra is quite
It's
lovely.
kind of-
Has she ever won
What
any
is that?
awards
What
for
am I
her beauty?
asking?
If you mean a beauty contest, no.
I just
That
asked
sort of
if
thing
she's
is
ever
not
won
for people
an
of our
award for
class.
beauty.
Both she
That
and
sort of
Because-
thing is not for
high
people
fashion
on our
modeling for a short
class.
time, perhaps that
Because
counts.
that's one of the
helpful.
traits
Yes.
that you're looking for in Livia Drusilla.
Won an
Is this-
award for beauty?
Well, she's known for her beauty. Like,
What are
celebrated.
Alessandra's interests? She
Wait,
enjoys fashion
What's
design.
what are we?
She
What's our
designs
like
her own
main
clothes, you know.
goal here?
Is that what you mean?
we have to
Yes.
find a woman who matches Livia Drusilla's historical profile to a
Does
T.
Alessandra
Because
have an interest in
if
politics?
we find that
No,
lady,
she does not.
she is going to marry the senator that we know, and they're going to
Excuse me for a moment,
basically
Heather.
rule the world.
Yes, of
and he's
course.
going to become president because he married her.
It's a
I'm
long
not-
story.
I'm not
Have we-
making any of that up either.
So have we been hired by this senator? Is that the deal?
Oh,
We got-
not by
we
the
got
senator per se.
By government.
No, we worked for, like,
Landscaping
FIFA or
from the
something.
19th century.
FIDA.
Oh,
It's close.
FIFA. Right. All right. Sure.
Talk to David up here, by the way.
Why do they have a
Up
portrait
here?
of the Olsen twins on the
Yeah.
wall?
He'll talk to him more because you're away from other people, and you can tell more jokes.
Oh, jokes.
Nice.
That's the best part.
Yes, Mr. Rector.
Wait. Do we tell bad jokes?
We
About
tell
that
terrible
panic attack I
jokes.
had in
Actually,
Paris.
David tells
You
us
said you
terrible
hadn't
jokes.
had one in years until recently. Do you have any idea what's triggering them?
No, but it feels like something I've kept locked up is no longer staying put. God, I sound insane. Maybe I am.
No, sir. I can't say I understand
Again,
what it is
that's
you
not
do,
how, like,
but you're
hands are supposed to
definitely not
work.
insane.
How reassuring. I picked up some more Xanax in Paris, so hopefully it won't happen again.
Great.
You know we're here to check into Alessandra Lorraine.
I do. Do you think she's the one you're looking for?
Some of her biographical data lines up. Her family background, her marriage. Well, obviously, or Dexter wouldn't have sent me here. But whether or not she's really a match, we'll have to see.
I know you'll figure it out, Mr. Rector.
Can I ask you something?
Yes,
Did you always want to be a soldier?
I did.
What I mean is, was there something specific that drew you into that profession? Dreams, perhaps? Memories?
No, not really. I just always liked the idea of being strong and protecting
Aw.
people.
I see.
Stark
like
says. Stark says, so the idea for Malachi's character is just a really shitty Sherlock ripoff? Kind of.
Yeah.
He does... I mean, like, the whole idea that he works as an antiques person adds, like, an interesting, like, twist on it. But I think it would be a much more interesting twist if it made it so that, like, he was just focused on items
Are you
instead of
particularly
people.
drawn to the medieval age?
No. But I like that movie with Rutger Hauer and Michelle Pfeiffer. Does that count? There's something you're not telling me.
Everyone's
Something
shoulders.
happened in
Those aren't.
Paris.
There's a
No.
great deal I'm not telling you, Mr. Walker. But it's nothing you need to know.
That's where he
Yes,
keeps
sir.
all his beefcakes.
Tolvo, he just mentioned Paris because that's where they were last chapter. He was just saying, like, when we were there, like, before we left, I picked up some more medicine.
I don't suppose we have time for more of your jokes.
Hey, there's always time for a joke.
This
Great
is so
tension
cute.
reliever.
Yes,
Great tension
Jokes
reliever.
To the other ocean.
Do tell.
Nothing. They
I
just
know this one.
waved.
Yeah.
I must be losing brain cells. That was funny.
That's a multi-purpose joke.
I also like how the more jokes you
What did
hear,
Batman
the
say to
warmer
Robin
Malachi is
just
to
before
them.
they got in the car?
In
I
response,
don't know.
like,
What?
Get in the car.
Oh. That's not really a joke.
What do you call
It's
an
a great
alligator
joke.
who wears a vest?
Let's see. An investigator?
Well done, you.
oh, you got that one.
Aw.
Well done,
Past,
you.
The present, and the future walk into a bar. It was a little tense.
I think I like the puns.
I can see that.
Oh, man. It's growing on him.
All right, one more joke and that's it.
Got another
Sure.
achievement.
What did one military helmet say to another?
Something about being hard-headed?
Nope. You stay here. I'll go on ahead.
Good one.
So good.
Oh man.
That's the best part of this
The
game.
family's private rooms are
Because both of them are
upstairs.
humans.
I may have...
Oh, God, he's walking like he's...
At one point, I'm really hoping we can replicate it here, but when I was playing this, at one point, he just leaps inexplicably from the top to the bottom. It was ridiculous. Like at one point you'll be on the balcony, and somehow I got him to just poof from the top to the bottom.
If you double click, he like that.
No, I didn't. Nope, I didn't double click. Nope, not that one. It was just I told him to go downstairs and get something, and he
just his teleporting powers.
Yeah.
Are you freaked out, lady? You gonna give us what we want to know?
P.S. This is the shitty party.
finish up my
Like,
business.
shouldn't there be other people here?
What do I?
I can't
Give her
imagine
your
she
werewolf
wants to-
drugs.
How do I distract her? Wine?
Yeah. Yes. Yep.
Put your werewolf drugs in the wine.
Well, you can use the werewolf drugs on somebody else, but we can go back to that
I
later.
believe I will.
Okay.
Wait, do I have to give Xanax to that guy? That's a bad idea.
You can give Xanax to that guy. You don't have to.
What happens if I do?
You get an achievement and he'll talk a little more.
Excuse me.
What?
I was going to ask
I'm
if these
gonna.
doors lead to...
Okay.
It's ruined.
I'm so sorry. That was
Dick.
terribly clumsy of me.
I'm sure it was not intentional.
No, it for
There
real
is no one
was.
else
I
here
must
anyways.
change.
Très galant.
It
I'm gonna leave
worked,
my
didn't
purse
it?
out here.
Give me the phone.
Bye, strangers.
This cell phone belongs to Alessandra Lorraine. I wonder who Alessandra is angry with. If I can get her to go to that meeting, maybe I can find out.
Milland. That's my favorite phone company. Milland brand space phones.
That was weird. Just took a second to let me do anything there. Alright. I got you some drugs. Guys, don't do this in real
This
life.
is a terrible idea.
You need to
Disclaimer.
get a doctor's permission to take Xanax, please. Definitely recommend that your friend talk to someone. Don't give them the Xanax.
Would you care for a Xanax? It would help you relax.
Would you care for a Xanax?
I am tense.
I don't
May
think that's
I?
what Xanax does immediately. I don't think it works like...
Thank you.
Ugh.
Here, you just had a stroke and you're recovering from a heart attack, and I gave you some cake, and you'll probably be drinking later. You should probably combine that all with a Xanax.
Achievement.
Takes the edge off.
Great.
Would you mind if I asked some more questions?
If you must.
Benora says, as a pharmacy student, this makes me cringe.
I've heard you had some political difficulties recently.
You might say so. Switzerland needs to protect herself. Remove foreign influence and debt. She must shut herself down.
Verbal Femme
like
says,
a
you heard it
turtle
straight from
growing
Dre.
inside
Don't
its
combine
shell.
pills and cake.
We alone have the
Yep.
wealth to
Yep.
weather the coming storm, but only if we have the courage to say no to those who will beg for our help.
Noah and the Ark, is it? A man after my own heart.
My fellow lawmakers did not agree. The cut has hurt Alessandra worse than it hurt me.
I heard someone use the term 3 gongs. Do you know what that means?
It refers to the grandfather clock in the hall. It chimes 3 times at 1/2 the hour. Silly if you think about it.
Okay.
Excuse me for a moment, Lorraine.
Yes, of course.
Wait, what am I doing now? Where am I going?
Did you send a text message from her phone or no?
No.
Yeah, fiddle with that some more.
This cell phone belongs to Alessandra Lorraine. I need to encourage this rendezvous to happen. There. That should get unknown to the meeting. Now I just need to convince Alessandra to go. She wants some sort of...
Huh. Do I need to write an apology? Is that...
Yes.
Where do I
Did
get
you-
paper?
Did you look at the the picture upstairs? Did you examine it?
No.
There's a hint in there.
Oh, hey, there's something on the floor here, too.
Oh, yes, you need that too.
Ribbon, Alice.
So this is chapter 5 of 7?
5
Yes.
of 7. 700.
The woman on the left is Alessandra Lorraine.
We've been to New York City, Paris, Cairo, and now Zurich.
Wasn't there somewhere else? Wasn't there another one? Wasn't there like one
The
in
woman on the
Italy? Am I
left
making
is
that up?
Alessandra Lorraine.
No, you're
Not
right, Italy.
sure who
Yep.
the other woman is. They look related. I believe
That
there's
was
a
the first
jasmine
place we went.
flowers. There's a still life by Giovanna Garzoni that features them.
I see.
The family's private.
Okay, you have the clue now.
The ballroom is.
Oh, garden.
The
Didn't see
garden has
that
a
before.
formal layout. Quite nice to look at. But I wouldn't want to have to pay the gardener. White jasmine. Alessandra was holding jasmine.
Austin says you moused over the painting, and for some reason I thought the tooltip that said portrait was for the woman's name.
I'll take.
Wow, that was a very long delay in you picking up those
Yeah,
flowers.
I don't know what the problem there was.
Mm.
Is there anything else in this garden? Probably.
If you pick all the flowers, you get an achievement, but you don't need all the flowers, so that's up to you.
Yeah, I do.
There's a statue.
Oh, I can't pick these flowers.
You can. Go get closer.
Oh.
Yeah.
Pivot slowly in place.
Ooh, hydrangeas.
Was that your fave?
They're alright. Good looking flowers.
I'll take some of these flowers.
What's your fave, though?
Oh man, I don't know. Kind of like tulips.
There doesn't
Tulips are
appear to
nice.
be any way to work this.
Get them roses.
Zatoro says, "Is this now The Shining?" Yes.
Good friend Allie says this is kind of pretty. I don't hate how
I'll
this
take
game
some of
looks.
these
I think
flowers.
environments in the game look pretty all right.
The
Environments are not bad at all.
Whenever people start moving, it gets pretty bad.
Yeah.
Purple Femme says Malachi's posture reminds me of an awkward teen in a John Hughes movie. I can see that.
I'll take some of these flowers.
Austin says I went to a university famous ? For its tulips, and I really don't like them. And now I really don't like them.
Well, okay then. I'm just gonna stay over here and like tulips.
Alright.
You don't need to listen. You don't need to take that from Austin. It's just
You like whatever flowers you want to like, Andrew.
I'm gonna love you no matter what.
Thank you.
I'm not gonna hold it against you like Austin does.
So now you have everything you need to do this apology.
How do I?
What if it's too late to apologize?
How do I apology?
Do you want me to just tell you?
Which ones was it that she liked? Jasmine?
That's better.
Yeah.
Well, this
It looks like a
this is
bouquet
getting
now.
real meta.
So she lost
I'll
her
write a
hair
message on the
ribbon,
ribbon.
and you picked it up.
I'm writing a
and
message
making
on the
bouquet.
ribbon.
Really? That's...
You know you want it.
Not that one. Don't.
Girl, you know you want it.
Can you just write my D ? On the ribbon?
I guess just forgive me is probably...
Probably.
Forgive me. That should do it.
Okay, now where do I leave these?
On a table.
Any table?
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah. I think
Just
it's the
put 'em-
one. I think it's the middle one. I think that's where I left
I'll
them.
leave this
But you could
bouquet where
probably.
Alessandra
Yeah.
can stumble across it.
Just put it on the cake. You've already shown a blatant disregard for frosting.
Yes.
The
Just
bait
like
is set.
stab the flowers
Now to
into
wait
the
for
cake.
Alessandra to take it.
Lumberjack Bonanza suggested the beautiful message DTF question mark.
Pardon me, madam.
CTI says, "Forgive me, love you, you know you want it," is a very short, very problematic
That
story
must be
about
the
a
3
relationship.
goblins mentioned in that text to Alessandra.
Does that mean
It's
we
the-
leave now?
Yes, you gotta go and eavesdrop now.
In the garden? Or...
Yes.
Oh, whoops. I thought I actually had to leave the house somewhere.
Well, the text was like, meet by Aphrodite, so...
Which one's Aphrodite?
The roses, I think.
Probably goddess of love and all that.
Looks new.
Yeah.
The pink ones had Artemis. I don't know the other ones.
Can I hide somewhere over here?
I think you automatically do it. Yeah.
Just want him to like blend into the into the grass
Like-
suddenly.
Like that Homer Simpson gif, you just back up into
Yep,
the...
exactly.
Okay, I knew it was going to be the
Still
butler, and it
haven't
really
entirely
bothered
forgiven
me
you,
when you
Gustav.
sent the text message,
You
like
know
standing
you're
right
flirting with
beside
the
him, because
caterer.
you would have heard a beep or
Sort.
something.
Tell me you didn't mean
Oh
it.
shit.
That you love
Oh
only
shit.
me.
That was a very
You're the one who is
passionate
married.
kiss.
You know I can sleep with Carl. It's not the same.
You're
Now
jealous of
ZTI says,
everyone
"Meet
leaving.
by Aphrodite" is
Oh,
my
I can't
favorite Greek
help
butcher
it.
shop.
I'm crazy about you.
We'd better go.
Stop
It's
your
almost time
fucking
for the party.
creepy
I
peeking out
didn't.
behind the
I
bushes
can't.
pose you
I
got
have to
going
answer
on.
the door, my sweet.
Just
Come on.
peeking.
Well, that was an interesting data
So
point.
that's how you kiss somebody.
He's just freaking out.
I gotta go talk to David.
Right now. So I still am missing one thing.
Really? You
Yeah.
should. Hmm.
Why am I not? I just want to exit. Okay.
The ballroom
Did you
is
talk to
through.
everybody about everything? Because you should be able to analyze now.
Not here.
Did you look at the pictures? Like, examine the picture in the
Which
stairwell?
ones are- I don't know. Yeah. I'm walking like a real.
Another moment of your time, Gustav.
Yes, sir.
Well, the floor is really
There was a
slippery. You
lovely
gotta
young
really
woman
plant your foot
speaking
on
of
there.
Lorraine in the library. Who was she?
That's Helene, Alessandra's sister.
Ah, I
There we
thought
go.
there was a resemblance.
Ah.
Tell me more about Helene.
If I can. What information do you need?
Is Helene older than Alessandra? Younger?
1 year younger, but she is older in many ways. If you understand me.
You really could be more specific.
Alessandra, she loves life, people, pleasure. Helene, she is serious, like an old woman. Of course, such a personality is very admirable.
Like an old
Yes,
woman.
I can see you're flushed with admiration. I have enough data on Alessandra to make an analysis.
Okay.
Are Helene and Alessandra close?
No. They have very different interests in life.
Thank you, Gustav.
You are most welcome.
All right. Now we have enough information.
Yes. Good. So now all we have to do is match and not a match on this one too. Andrew, normally we have a whole bunch of pictures, and you're supposed to read everything, but Phil just randomly picks people that he thinks it's not and gets rid of them, and then he magically solves it.
Yeah, but this is different. This is the match, not a match thing.
Right, right. Which I liked better because it was way less ambiguous.
What is that noise? It is the worst.
Something going on. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna move off the couch. How's that? That'll be better.
Down Periscope.
I'm leaving the couch, everybody.
Wait. So
Guess that's.
Are we looking for a woman from the past that was brought into the future?
No.
Not really.
It's called the Moebius effect. It's the thing that the game posits is basically that
History repeats itself.
Yeah, that famous people, not even that they're reborn, but that these patterns keep repeating themselves with people.
Okay.
So we're finding somebody who matches that pattern.
So at some point, like, someone will have like the same genetics and the same experiences that will like match them up to be basically the same person.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's dumb, but you know, it's like a sci-fi like suspend your disbelief thing.
Sure.
It's kind of like Joseph Campbell. Like, it uses the archetypes of people.
Yeah. It's
like
kind of. I mean, it's very. I guess kind of very broadly like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's tenuous, but it doesn't sound like the stupidest concept if it's like executed right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's executed pretty goofy here, but I'm willing to suspend my disbelief. It's fine.
It doesn't seem like that premise is the bad part of this game.
Exactly. That's exactly it. It's like this game has issues that are much more serious than that premise. Not interested in politics. Not a match.
There should be no more demon couch noises now. So
I still think you're just on a submarine.
Are you gonna have to spend the rest of the stream standing?
no, I made a blanket nest on the floor.
Well, that sounds all right. That sounds cozy.
Yeah, I'm pretty cozy. Austin says we'd all be more open about that premise if the game wasn't gross as fuck.
Yeah, exactly.
Accurate.
Exactly.
Accurate.
Like the thing is, and you know, we've some people in the chat have made fun of the goofy sci-fi fantasy bullshit, and I get that, but Jane Jensen's other games, the Gabriel Knight games in particular, also have goofy sci-fi bullshit.
Oh, whoa! He made the Gabriel Knight games.
Jane Jensen, yeah.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, Jane Jensen did, and then she made this, and unfortunately, this is not as good as those.
That's good. I've never played the Gabriel Knight games, but I know they're kind of like cult hit kind of things.
I like them a lot.
Yeah.
Okay, I guess that's a match. Guess that's a match.
Vorpal Femme says the premise would work better if it wasn't mostly represented through your Wikipedia article reads a lot like Judas Iscariot. I don't think you're trustworthy.
Yeah. But I want to look around a little more before I finalize my report.
Why? Okay, what am I doing now?
Okay, now go upstairs.
Oh, can I go up to their quarters now?
No.
Oh.
But
well,
oh,
never mind.
okay.
It's a replica
Wait,
of
hold
a
on, let me
Canova
look at
skull.
this thing. Oh, okay. Go to a different room and like the ballroom or the library, and then come back up these stairs.
Wait, what?
Just it's a weird thing.
The
Just
ballroom's
go,
not open, unless it is now.
The ballroom
Sorry, this is what I meant. The foyer. Whatever.
The buffet room. This is the foyer. Ugh!
Ugh!
It's like you don't even come from money. Sinnersex says, unfortunately, the same team is working on the Gabriel Knight remake. Yeah, the thing is, like, since that's just a remake and it's largely using a lot of the same stuff, I don't know how they could fuck it up.
Where is she? Okay. There should be a lady coming in this area.
Maybe I need to go to the library?
Maybe?
Because that's where she was originally.
What's up, Carl? How's tripping on this cake and this pill doing for you?
I'm surprised Carl isn't asleep on the couch right now.
Right, just like cake smeared all over his face.
Alessandra has a sister, Helene. What can you tell me about her?
Maybe that was...
She's beautiful and intelligent, passionate about politics and the future. She's everything Alessandra is not. Did you play that childhood game, Mr. Rector, where you must choose between two hands? One has the treat and one has nothing?
I didn't play childhood games.
Well,
I like where this is going.
But to be blunt, I picked...
Is Helene the lady we're looking for?
That's what it seems like to me.
Yes, of course.
That's what it seems like to me.
I think there might be some implication of that, yeah.
I have no comment at this time.
That means yes.
Confirmed.
Let's
there she is.
Elegant hairstyle. Has a classic, timeless style. Yep, sure. Regal air, guarded gaze. Intelligent and reserved? Sure. Flattering dress, no accessories. Serious, not frivolous. Sturdy physique. So it's like the one good woman in this game, and it's just all now suddenly all of these things are like, see, look, this is what you need to be like if you want to be perfectly not a slut or a bitch.
But there was still some judginess in there. It just wasn't right.
Sure.
It was just finally for once not the right answer.
Yep. Austin says the only good woman is reserved, quiet, and supportive, not like those other women.
Yeah.
But I need to touch her hand to be sure.
Also, she has money.
Helen Bernadotte is an intelligent, strong, and serious young woman who knows how to move in high society. There's something else about her, though. I need to touch her to be certain.
Whoa. Because of his thing.
Sure.
Oh,
because
yeah,
of his thing.
no, because of his thing. I gotcha.
His thing.
His special powers or whatever.
What's his thing? What's his thing?
Oh, okay. When he touches somebody, he gets like a Voldemort kind of vision where he sees them as they really are, like their historical person.
Andrew Clare says, she's sturdy. I like a sturdy woman. Malachi Rector talking to a tree he thinks is a human.
I'd like to introduce myself.
Also, where does the werewolf stuff come
Rector. I'm with the U.S.
I am Helene Bernadotte.
I don't know.
Nice to meet you.
I don't know.
I was told werewolves were part of this.
It looks like this will be quite
we went into his
party
bedroom and there were like restraint rings on the floor. So somebody said that maybe he's a werewolf and he needs to lock himself into those so he won't kill anybody on the full moon.
Oh, sure.
Here's what I'm going to throw out.
Yes.
If all he needs to do to know if it's the right person is touch them, why are we doing all of this info gathering? Why aren't we just touching each person?
Because he gets a major headache.
Fuck off!
I don't know.
Take some ibuprofen.
What about
Take some of your Xanax.
You're Alessandra's sister?
Yes, I am.
I think doesn't he have aspirin in his inventory?
My sister is very much as she appears. Perhaps you should get to know her for yourself. But you might do better to speak to her husband, Herr Lorraine. He's a fascinating man.
This lady's
Does
like all
Alessandra
teeth when
always
she
sleep
talks.
with the help?
Who are you? What business is it of yours?
It was a simple observation.
The mouth movements don't really match
Keep it
the
to yourself,
talking,
if I could trust you to do
from what
so.
I remember.
Carl doesn't need any more scandal.
I have no intention of telling anyone.
Then why did you tell me? What do you want?
Good question.
No, the
Good
thing
question.
I've noticed is
Will
that
you be having
this
an
is
escort
especially true of the
joining this
women.
No.
Then you must be single.
Not so much true of
It's hard
Malachi,
to
but
imagine
like
a lover would allow you
his
to
secretary,
attend
for
such a
example.
function alone.
She has 2 mouth positions, or so she has 3
but I don't believe in
closed,
jealousy.
and then like
Those people
wide,
understand what they're getting
like
out of a
sideways
relationship or they
wide,
don't.
and then like
Jealousy
kind
serves
of
no
pursed
purpose.
with the lips
quite
open and
agree.
teeth, so her mouth just kind of
Yo, I
goes
think
back and
that's
forth, back and forth.
I think that's everyone in the game. I think that's just this engine.
Excuse me, please.
Malachi is
Goodbye,
not
Mr. Rector.
like Malachi seems to have a little more subtlety.
Maybe they put in a little bit more for Malachi.
Mouthing, maybe.
But like, I think it's most of the people in this engine.
Helene is not happy
It
with
was
me at
true
the
of
moment.
cognition as well, which uses the same engine. Everyone's mouth had like 2 positions.
Wait, so what do I do to?
Give her that pen. Give her that pen.
Did you make her upset?
Yeah.
Okay, her glove is down there.
What?
She dropped her glove. You need to pick up the glove.
Pick up the purse?
The glove. See, now what happened with me was you could pick it up from up there too, so he just leaps down there and I thought my game locked up forever and then it didn't. But he just like leaped down there and it was really awkward and hilarious.
He jumped to his death?
Basically.
He tried to. He tried to.
Lumberjack Bonanza asks if this is the Wolf Among Us. Yep.
Absolutely not.
This is the Wolf Among Us.
So much better than this.
No, this is the Wolf Among Us.
It's actually a StreamFriends exclusive sneak preview of the next episode.
I cannot believe that Telltale wanted us to debut it. I mean, I get it. I understand why they wanted us to, because like we're really good.
Yeah.
We're the best there is. We're the best in the business.
That's true.
The best there is, the best there ever was, the best there ever will be.
Watching WWE Network again, Phil.
And it's just, but I'm very flattered. I'm thankful. I hope you guys are all enjoying this sneak peek of The Wolf Among Us episode 83. They've really kept it going this whole time.
Would you allow me the honor of putting it on?
No, I don't think so.
Very well.
Okay.
I apologize for upsetting you earlier. I do have a tendency to blurt things out. Of course, I won't mention what I saw between Alessandra and Gustav to anyone.
I would appreciate that. I hope you are sincere. I worry about Carl, Alessandra's husband. He's had a difficult year.
Austin in the chat just says, "Fuck Vince McMahon, fuck Shawn Michaels."
I saw you checking on Herr Lorraine
Good wrestling
earlier.
jokes going on.
I hope he's not too unwell.
He
Fuck
improves
Google.
daily, but we're
Yo,
still
fuck
quite
Google.
worried about him, of course.
It must be difficult. I trust with the care
That
of his
needs to be
family
a
he will soon
flashy
be in
word
excellent
thing.
health.
Like
Thank
friend
you.
zone.
I do appreciate hearing
What's that?
that.
Excuse me, what did you say there?
Then
Friend zoned? Friend zoned!
The
Oh,
fuck Google
gosh.
thing. That needs to be a flashy thing too.
I would like
Mr.
that,
Rector?
actually.
Is he all right?
See? Voldemort headaches.
I knew it.
What is the matter with him?
He gets headaches. It's all right. Nothing to worry about.
People are talking about Star Wars, the new canon.
I'll be
I'm really
downstairs if
disappointed
you
that they're
decide
not
you
going to
need
use
help.
extended
Let's talk-
universe stuff.
Let's talk about that after this cutscene.
Yes.
What happened? You okay?
I saw her. Livia Drusilla. It's Helene.
Wow. You're sure?
Yes, but I need proof. I'm going to do some digging, see if I can get into her room. You go to the party and keep an eye on her. We need to guard her until Dexter takes over.
Right. I'll watch over her. Good luck.
I think he has the proof he needs.
I know.
His psychic brain panic. Like,
I'm glad that there were like 2 versions of that text on screen at the same time. Subtitles for your subtitles.
So the Star Wars thing, they're not using any extended universe, right? They just, or expanded universe. They just said they're going to make the expanded universe more they're going to make it all condensed and figure out what they're using and what they aren't, basically.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a feeling they probably will.
They They said in
not
that
use
thing
most
that,
of it.
they said in the thing that all the current extended universe stuff is going to be under the Legacy banner, and then people can use certain aspects of it. Like the new Rebels series is going to use some of it, but the movies themselves, like 7, 8, 9, they're not going to use extended universe stuff, which I take to mean that we're not going to get to meet the kids and stuff, which disappoints me.
I'm pretty okay.
These flowers are still which is probably what would happen if I ever tried to send
I wonder
flowers
if
to
like,
a woman.
well, I wonder if they'll even use any like established extended universe characters in those movies.
There's no reason.
I really want to see some of the extended universe
Will like,
people.
will like Mara Jade show up?